Hey, I'm Saket, an incoming student of MSc Strategic Marketing at Imperial College London.
Hey, I'm Shivang, an incoming student of MSc Business Analytics at University College Dublin.
And today we are here to compare two neighbors.
Neighbors that share common culture, weather, and education system.
Let us compare the UK
with Ireland.
The UK is one of the most popular countries to study abroad since decades, with over 5 lakh international students studying at many of its top-notch universities. The courses are shorter, education is world-class, and then there is London, that is ranked #1 student city in the world. Right, Shivang?
Yes, I agree. But hey, Ireland is not far behind. The country has massively picked up lately, and many international students are choosing Ireland for its quality education, good job opportunities, and cities like Dublin, which are not as expensive as London, right?
Okay, let's not fight. I will talk about a few things that make UK a good option, and you talk about a few things that make Ireland a good option. Deal?
Deal. Let us start with the rankings first.
About 80% of British universities appear in top 1000 universities globally, and I don't think I have to elaborate much more than this. Oxford, Cambridge, Imperial, UCL, Edinburgh, LSE, Manchester, and many other universities rank very high on the QS and Times ranking. Right, Shivang?
Absolutely, Saket. But that doesn't mean Ireland is not home to some great universities. University College Dublin and Trinity College Dublin are ranked amongst top 1% universities globally. Not just that, University of Galway, University College Cork, and Dublin City University also feature in top 500 universities globally. Let us also tell our viewers about the courses that they should pursue in both countries.
Sounds interesting, Shivang. Well, every country has a different job market, and it is very important to know which all courses one should pursue to multiply their chances of landing a job. So in the UK, I would say finance and accounting, MBA, business analytics, data sciences, IT, computers, engineering, pharmacy, nursing, and healthcare are a few courses that have good scope. Also, if art and design, film and TV, music, and fashion is your thing, UK has plenty good options and some solid employment prospects.
For Ireland, I'll say finance, actuarial sciences, accounting, computer sciences, business analytics, data sciences, cloud computing, life sciences, pharmaceutical sciences, and healthcare make pretty good sense, as many world-known companies have their base in the country. But there's one thing which is also very important. That is how much an average student will spend in tuition fee to pursue these courses. Don't you think we should tell our viewers about that?
Totally. Western countries are expensive, so the cost is an important factor for many students. Just to give an idea, Shivang, for a bachelor's degree in the UK, you will have to spend 11 to 22,000 pounds per annum, which will be 11 to 22 lakh rupees. For masters, the full course will cost you 15 to 30,000 pounds on average, which will be 15 to 30 lakh rupees. Ireland costs almost same, right?
Not really. There are differences. For bachelors, I'll say you should budget around 10 to 25,000 euros per annum, which will be 9 to 22 lakh rupees. And for masters, the whole course will cost you 16 to 25,000 euros, which in Indian currency will be 14 to 22 lakhs. Just like the UK, fee will be generally higher for higher ranked institutions.
Interesting. But apart from tuition, living also makes a major chunk of your expenses abroad. In the UK, you can expect to set aside 10 to 15,000 pounds a year as living expenses, which is roughly around 10 to 15 lakhs. But do note that living expenses will also depend on your lifestyle as well as how well you budget.
You're right, Saket. For Ireland as well, I will say budgeting is very important, and expenses will depend on personal lifestyle. On an average, I recommend 10 to 16,000 euros as an ideal amount yearly, which will be 9 to 14 lakh rupees. But you can also earn some living by working part-time in Ireland. Is it the same in the UK?
Yes, in the UK, you can work 20 hours a week during term time and 40 hours during vacations. You can roughly get 8 to 10 pounds an hour, which will be 160 to 200 pounds per week during your term time.
Saket, for Ireland, the same rule applies as well. 20 hours during term time and 40 hours during vacation. On an average, 11 to 12 euros is the hourly wage, which means one can earn 220 to 240 euros per week.
Next, let's talk about the PSW or post-study work visa, Shivang. So starting with the UK, you can get 2 years PSW after a bachelor or master's degree and 3 years for PhD graduates. And the post-study work visa in the UK is also one of the pathways to British PR. How PSW rules look like in Ireland?
For Ireland, there are some variations, Saket. For level 7 and level 8 programs, which includes bachelor degree of 3 years, bachelor honors degree, and higher diploma courses of 4 years, can fetch you 1 year PSW. For level 9 and 10 programs, which include PG diploma, masters, and doctoral degrees, graduates will get 2-year PSW.
That sounds good. Now let me tell you how this PSW can lead to British PR, which I was discussing earlier. So once you get the PSW and land a job, you will need a sponsorship from British employer that can get you a 5-year skilled worker visa. After 5 years on skilled worker visa, you can apply for PR. The time from graduation till PR can take any time between 5.5 to 7 years depending on how soon you get the sponsorship.
Interesting. Ireland has somewhat different rules. So once you get a PSW and land a job, you can apply for a stamp 1 visa which can be obtained from your employer, but with a few conditions. Your minimum salary should be at least 32,000 euros and the job designation should be in the critical skills occupation list. After 2 years of being on a stamp 1, you can apply for a stamp 4 visa, which is very similar to a PR. The time from graduation till PR can take anywhere between 5 to 7 years depending on how soon you get the sponsorship.
Wow, that's some good info I got on Ireland today.
Yeah, same here. Never knew this much about the UK earlier.
So it largely depends on how you want your career to grow and which subject you're going to study. Both countries offer good overall education and are almost similar.
Absolutely. And if you have any questions on the UK or Ireland,
put those in the comments below.
Hope you liked today's video, and for more informative content like this, like and subscribe and
keep watching LeapScholar.